Kat here, welcome back to our channel. Today, again, we're going to be talking a little bit about Game of Thrones. And yeah, we both watched the episode last Sunday. We both have some different ideas. We haven't really discussed them this time, so this should be really good. I've been waiting. Hi, Nushka, how are you?
Hi, Kat. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Hopefully well.
Yeah, well, I'm doing really well, and I hope you are too. And I watched the episode, and yes, I've totally kind of changed my mind on what I said in the last episode. I apologize for that, but this time I'm going to make Sansa Stark. And why? Why am I making Sansa Stark? I mean, you suggested her. Why, Nushka?
Well, because everybody hates her for some reason. I have no idea why. I personally find her very ladylike. And even though she's not like some big warrior, she has very, very much ladylike qualities. And if it's possible in a fantasy world to have anything realistic, I think that her character is actually very realistic, and I personally love her. So hopefully that's a good enough reason.
And I'm going to also add to that, I think actually she's the prettiest girl in the series.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
She is really, really lovely.
She's beautiful. We're going to be making her, and we're going to discuss our predictions about what's going to happen, because we know someone is going to die in the next episode. And
you also think that?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And for me, I think actually two people very important are going to die in the next episode. Well, probably a lot more, but two of the most important people I think are going to be...
Oh my God. Who?
Who?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think Jaime's going to go. And a lot of people disagree with me, but I think he's going to go.
Who's the second one?
Of course, Brianna of Tarth. I think most people know she's probably gone because...
Oh my God, okay.
And
sorry for interrupting, but you literally read my mind. When it comes to Brianna, I agree because... it's the perfect moment when shit comes to surface, she got knighted, and she will probably die in the next episode. I totally think that will gonna happen. When it comes to Jaime, I think that will not happen because in my vision, I think he needs to kill Cersei.
Yes, I agree. I think he's probably the only one that could get close enough. But if you remember... Arya Stark has the ability to steal faces.
Oh.
Will she take his face and go down there and kill Cersei? That's my thing.
I cannot remember, does Arya have her in her list? You know that in the previous episode she was like numbering all the people. But in the last episode, she kind of stopped on her revenge. So it's like you are having sense in my head and also not. So we will see, I guess.
Well, we will see. I mean, I know she did. Okay, she did take out her revenge, right? One of her most ultimate revenges. But, and she did say in the last episode, am I on your list? And she said, not anymore. So has she, like you said, forgiven her list? I don't know, but I mean, things might force her. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen now? What do you think is going to happen with Jon?
Jon Snow?
What do you think? Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I think that he made a horrible mistake admitting to that dragon lady that he's Aeon Targaryen. And after the last episode, I freaking hate Daenerys even more. I cannot be realistic, but because after the last episode, I have so much hope that he will sit on an Iron Throne. Before, I thought that that is not possible, that he will not find happiness there. But yeah, I now really wish for him to rule. This is more like personal wish. I cannot be objective.
Well, because he's like the kindly king, isn't he? He's like the forgiving, he doesn't carry a lot of baggage. He's a good guy.
And have you seen the face Daenerys made when she spoke to Sansa? She was trying to be all friendly and placed her hand on her hand, being all like, oh my God, I want to be like friends with you. And then Sansa said that about the North, how Northmen do not bow to anybody. And
not only that,
wow.
she repeated it. She repeated it twice.
Yes.
And the dragon queen, Dany, just kind of disregarded her and walked away. Am I correct on that? I didn't watch the episode again.
They were interrupted, but when Sansa said that, I was like, "Go Sansa!" Basically, Dany went like, "Oh no, you didn't, bitch." It was literally like that.
Well, what if Sansa ends up on the throne? Can she end up on the throne, do you think?
Well, it's Game of Thrones, anything is possible, but she is the Lady of Winterfell, I think.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, just because it's Game of Thrones, I know I will sound so generic, I think anybody can actually end up on the throne. So there is hopes for her too.
I'm just going to shoot something out there, okay? And I'm going to do a little prediction, which might be a little off of Planet X. But what happens if no one takes the throne? Yeah. What happens if they become...
Oh, sorry. Please go on.
If they become their own countries because they fought together, maybe they will kill this scourge that's coming. But it is Game of Thrones, right? Sometimes Game of Thrones doesn't have the best ending. Could be completely over.
Well, that would kind of what's the English word that would fit in my prediction from the last time. I think I said like Daenerys would somehow end up on the throne, but it will be ruined because still in my head I think that Jaime will kill Cersei, but Cersei always has some plan, and in my prediction Iron Throne will not exist. Maybe she will blow it up. So what you said now makes also sense to me, that nobody maybe will sit there. It will just be freaking ruined because the greed and because so much people wanted simply, poof, went away.
And that might be the writers him telling us that, material things or whatever doesn't matter, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Ultimately there has to be things within it's a well-written series, which reminds us of the true values of life in many respects, and that people we love do die. People we care about do die. The good don't always win. Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah. We got used to it through in most of the movies, there is a good guy, there is a bad guy, the good guy wins and everybody is happy. So I think that this series definitely moved the expectation barriers because basically all of our favorite characters are gone.
Yeah, well, some people actually, and especially the older generation, walked away after season 1 and never watched it again because the King of the North died.
Well, I think that at the end, maybe nobody likes to be reminded of the reality. And reality is, like you said, good guys usually do not win. Good guys end up dead as heroes, written in books. Some do not even get to have their place in history and in books. And usually the ones who are scheming behind the, let's say, curtains start to lead stuff and they get to survive. So basically... it's at the end of the day, it's not really a pleasant series to watch in some way. It depends on how you view it.
I'm gonna miss it. To me, it's like I look forward to Sunday, and when it's gone in a few more weeks, I'm gonna be sad. And next Sunday, wow.
Oh, you go.
Do you have anybody else you think is gonna buy it? I mean, we've agreed on one person. Is there anybody else you think?
Oh, that will sit on the throne?
No, that will pass away next season. Next episode.
Well, realistically, probably many people because the battle is coming. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people, and I think that we need to be ready. It will probably be a lot of people dear to our hearts.
Certainly, I'm finishing up Sansa here for you guys. So anybody asking, hopefully the TSR will accept these Sims. I don't think there will be a problem, but I'm going to be posting them all up on the TSR. And I hope you all enjoy Game of Thrones on Sunday. And I hope you do too.
Oh my God, I can't wait. At the same time, I'm really sad it will be over soon. One part of me actually wants for it to last for 20 extra seasons, and part of me simply knows it's time to end. So it's bittersweet moment here.
Completely. I agree with you. And with that being said, stay creative.
And thanks for watching.
And remember to
like, share, and subscribe.
See you till next time.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you.